one of the greatest chapters you've had is it's never too late to have a happy childhood.
Yeah.
You just mentioned that a lot of this stuff is childhood, based on childhood, and just explain to people, because this is a very common thing, specifically in my rehab. I've helped so many people just on that concept, that obviously our parents' limitations, it doesn't make us who we are, and we don't know as children the difference. But explain to people how it's never too late to have a happy childhood.
Good, very good. So in broad strokes, is that when somebody does something to us, the ego in us takes it personally, right? We make it about us. And we said before, the bigger the ego, the more we make it about us. What happens is that in childhood, we are, as children, entirely egocentric, right? Children, by definition, they're supposed to be. Everything revolves around them, which means then how they are treated by a parent is internalized as, this is what I'm worth. For example, no 7-year-old is going to say to themselves, wow, dad just lost the big account at work. That's why he's screaming and yelling at me. He'll have a drink, calm down, all will be fine. No, the child is going to say, what is so broken, bad, defective, ugly inside of me that is causing this behavior? A child never for a second assumes it's the other guy. Now, as adults, of course, we're not, we don't have that issue, right? Because we don't have an ego. But the degree to which we do have an ego, we don't look at the other person's perspective. We're not able to empathize and validate, because in order for me to get out of my own stuff and look at the world through your lens, I've got to take off my own glasses. But the more ensconced I am in my own position, the bigger my ego, I can't empathize, I can't validate, I can't see the world through your lens. It's only through mine, which means then is that everything revolves around me, and how you treat me has everything to do with me. So one of the most powerful ideas to internalize is as follows. How somebody treats you is a reflection of their self-esteem. It speaks volumes of their self-worth and character, but says nothing about you. You give love, you give respect. If a person doesn't have it, they can't give it. So as children, we grow up, that idea just doesn't stick. We have to assume it's about us. But as adults today, we can break free and recognize that how we are treated today, how we're going to be treated tomorrow, and how we're treated as children has zero to do with our worth. I'm not less worthy. You are not less worthy because somebody cannot give you love or respect that you deserve. It doesn't make you less. For example, when you're in a bad mood and you're treating Nate, not you, somebody else is in a bad mood.
Me.
Okay, fine.
It's me.
You're treating everyone
there.
around you maybe not too well. Their self-worth didn't diminish, but your capacity to give it has. So it's insane that a person would say, oh, wow, I'm now worth less. I have to feel bad about me because somebody yelled at me. No, this person's capacity is limited. So when you recognize that the world is limited and their inability to give to you speaks volumes of them, but says nothing about you, you are free from all the emotional baggage. And that's why the book lays that out in that chapter, and also other chapters about forgiving and about just getting rid of the junk and moving forward.